The first thing you need to know in ordering is how to get the waiter's attention. So in Vietnam, we don't do the polite "excuse me." We literally call out to the waiter's attention. We say, "Hey you." But in Vietnamese, it's considered polite, so don't worry when you have to say it, okay? So if the waiter seems younger than you, you can say "Em ơi" to them. If it's an older woman, then you say "Chị ơi." And if it's an older man, you say "Anh ơi." So you call them, they come to you. If the restaurant is noisy and you have to raise your voice, don't be shy either, because in Vietnam it's completely fine. When you have got the waiter's attention, then if you want to make an order, you will say "Cho tôi," and then your order here. So for example, if you want to order a bowl of pho, you know pho, right? The famous Vietnamese food, you say "Cho tôi một phở." If you want to ask if they have something that you don't see in the menu, you can say "Bạn có something không?" Do you have something? Let's practice. If you want to order one beer Hanoi, then you will say "Bạn có beer Hanoi không?" And that's how you say it. To ask for the beer in the restaurant, you can say "Tính tiền." Tính tiền. So, you finish your meal, you can say "Em ơi, tính tiền." You got to know this. Bargaining is an art, and no one can master the bargaining skills in just one video. But I'm going to teach you the laziest and easiest way to bargain that works really well. So if you need to ask for the price, we already did it in the part about basic phrases. If the given price is too expensive, you can say "Đắt quá." "Đắt quá," which is too expensive. One funny way to react when the seller gives you a stupid price is to say "Ôi giời ơi," which means "Oh my God." Ôi giời ơi. People are likely to laugh when you say this. When you complain about the price, the seller will probably give you millions of reasons why it is not expensive. Don't panic and think, "Oh my God, I don't know what she's saying." What you should do is just stay calm and say "không" to whatever price she's give you and give her your price. You have to keep this in mind. You don't need to understand everything, but don't tell them you don't understand either. Just focus on the keywords, which is the price. If you do that, the seller is likely to think that you're not a tourist. You live here, and it means she can't treat you for higher price anymore. Also, if the seller won't accept the price that you give her, you can always pretend to walk away. About 60 to 70% of the time, the seller will call you back and sell it to you with that price. But remember, only 60 to 70%. So, now it's a little bit of acting to show you how to bargain in an easy way. Xin chào em muốn mua gì? Chị ơi, bao nhiêu tiền? Cái này 100.000. 100.000? Đắt quá, không. Cái này hàng nhập ở Thái Lan này, có mát Thái Lan này. Ok. 90.000 mua không? Chị giảm hết cỡ rồi. 90.000, đắt. 60.000. 60.000 không được. Ok, 70.000. 70.000 không? Chị lỗ rồi, không được. Cảm ơn. Thôi được rồi, em ơi. 70.000. 70.000, ok. Rồi ôi, lỗ quá. Đây, cảm ơn. Tạm biệt. So, you know what to say during your short holiday in Vietnam now, but you know what to eat and where to go yet. In my opinion, you go to Hanoi and only go to fancy restaurants that are suggested in the guidebooks, it wouldn't be a real Vietnamese experience. So here are my very personal recommendation about some good restaurants and street food in Hanoi. and there definitely will be more local and less touristy. When people talk about Vietnamese food, they talk about pho. And there are like thousands of different pho shops in my city. Many of them are good, but one of my favorite ones, including taste, price, and also cleanliness, is phở 10 Lý Quốc Sư. And there are a lot of phở 10 Lý Quốc Sư around the city, but the nearest one to the old quarter is at number 42 Hanoi. One of the restaurants I always bring my Western friends to when they visit Hanoi is Highway 4. Highway 4 is a nice but not too expensive restaurant. They got a variety of food from frogs, crickets, ostrich to buffalo. And if you go there, you got to try the famous catfish spring rolls, my favorite of all time. And su su sao tart will also be a good side dish to go along with the spring rolls. My third recommendation of food will be Xôi Yên at number 35B when you want. Xôi is Vietnamese traditional sticky rice, and you can choose so many different toppings to put on top of it. Xôi Yên has been famous among both locals and Westerners for such a long time, and it's really cheap also. I always order xôi xiao ga when I go there. This shop only opens in the evening, but it's a perfect choice for dinner. It is right on the pavement, and there are a lot of plastic stools to sit on. They got tons of barbecue steaks from meat like pork, beef and ribs to seafood and vegetable, all put in small trays. Basically, you go there, pick a basket, put all the food you want in that basket, give it to the lady, and then choose a seat. They will grill it and then bring it to you. If I had to choose one dish to eat for the rest of my life, it would probably be bánh xèo. It's really cheap also. 2 people can get full with just less than $4. The best bánh xèo shop, in my opinion, is at number 172 Đội Cấn. It's a bit far from the city center, but it's worth the drive. If I go there with one friend, I normally order 4 bánh xèo and 6 nem lụi. But remember, this shop only opens in the evening also. So this will be the end of our video, and I would like to say a special thanks to Hoàng Anh.
Xin chào.
He's a technical guy, and he's also the man who's behind the camera. So
Thank you for watching.
and I'll see you guys in our next videos.
Tạm biệt.